What is life without a dream? We are now living the Baron Impan's dream. We are at his palace in Heliopolis, the suburb he dreamed to build. Baron Impan believed in his dream when he came to Egypt. He picked a deserted area near Cairo and transformed it into a modern, built-up area. Throughout his travels around the world, he gained the highest ranks due to his intelligence and vision. He was involved in the construction of Paris Metro, and he was named by the King of France, Baron Impan. Baron Impan wasn't only a great engineer, he was also a globetrotter who adored traveling, from Mexico to Brazil, then to Africa, where he amassed most of his fortune, especially in the Congo. And from there to the land of beauty and magic, India. But all his long travels were nothing but a few steps to his inamorata, whom he hadn't yet seen. Baron Impan was meant to fall in love with Egypt. He and numerous others were captivated by its beauty. When Baron Impan came to Egypt, he chose a desert area on the outskirts of Cairo that had neither transport nor utilities. He believed he could change the scene to fulfill a dream. And this he did. He built a suburb that he named Heliopolis, which means City of the Sun in the ancient language used by Egyptians, the hieroglyphics. This sun city, Heliopolis, was built on 6,000 fadans. The Baron built a luxurious hotel and named it Heliopolis Palace that was opened in 1910. This hotel became an important touristic site frequented by royal families from around the globe. It later became the presidential palace, known as Al-Ittihadiyya. Many buildings were constructed along the same architectural lines as Heliopolis Palace, such as Heliopolis House, which housed the well-known café Gropi. Baron Impan made Egypt his home in the suburb Heliopolis, where he built his mansion that was inspired by the great temple Angkor Wat in Cambodia and by temples in India. The construction was supervised by the famous French architect Alexandre Marcel, in cooperation with Georges Louis Claude, who did the decorations. The palace housed valuable antiques and statues, some of which were made of gold and platinum, fit for a museum. The floors of the palace were Italian marble and alabaster, and some of the walls were made of crystal glass, enabling one to see inside the rooms. The palace was built on 12,500 square meters, and a tunnel linked the palace with the Latin Catholic Basilica de Notre Dame, where, according to his wish, the Baron Impan was buried in 1929. The construction of the palace took 3 years and was completed in 1911. To this date, the palace remains one of the great pieces of art with its unique architectural design. It remains to be one of the most important buildings in the area. The area that was once a desert gradually started to become an urban suburb of Cairo, with beautiful buildings built on both European and Islamic architectural designs. This suburb was linked to Cairo by a transportation system designed by a Belgian engineer. The conductors on this transport system were also Belgian and used to say "le courbe," which is a French word for curve or corner, every time the train turned to enter the downtown area in Cairo. And this is how the name El Korba originated. A lot of other places were named in the same fashion. Heliopolis, City of the Sun, became a built-up modern urban city, blending the past with the present. And in 1923, the first airport was constructed, providing access to Egypt and Baron Impan's City of the Sun. The Baron was a man with a dream and a vision that became the reality we are witnesses to today. It is dreams like these that are needed today to take smart grid technologies to the whole of the African continent and make it a reality. Producing electricity using smart grid technologies with its low cost will save energy, increase economic growth, and help the social development in the African continent. It will also provide renewable energy. Added to all this, smart grid technologies will decrease the negative effects on environment. With Egypt's cooperation and all the participants in this conference, this dream can and will become a reality that will take the whole of the African continent to a different level.